Hello fellow miners, today I'm going to be showing you how to build an auto-harvest wheat field, or if you prefer to call it a self-harvest wheat field. Now, even though I'm going to be building it in creative, it is really good for survival worlds because it's a quick, efficient, easy way to get wheat so then you can make bread and then have food. Now, I'm going to be making a series of 3 platforms going up, and I've just finished the first platform, as you can see. It is 4 long, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 across, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm just going to make the second platform, which will just be a block higher, but it will be the same dimensions as the first platform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that block, don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and do the third and final platform, which will again be 1 block higher, but it will again be the same dimensions as the first and second platform. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So here now are the 3 platforms. But I'm not done yet. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make, I guess, like a stream of water that will go along down here to hydrate this whole cropping area. Now, I'm just going to use cobblestone, but you can use whatever you like to make it look nicer. I guess I'm kind of using cobblestone as a default brick, I guess you could call it. But either way, so the water will then now come down here, all around here, and it will all be nice and good. But before that will happen, I'll have to make a boundary along here, right? And with this boundary, that will basically just stop the water that will be coming down here from, well, you know, kind of just going everywhere. So, there you go. Now, what also I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back on here so the water obviously doesn't fall down into here and cause more problems. And I'm going to make kind of the back area about 5 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just continue doing that, just to give myself a lot of area behind it here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, right, is I am going to then, with this, I'm going to just do the same thing that I did on this side, right, with the water flowing down. I'm just going to do it on this side also, just to keep this side of the cropping area hydrated as well. So it's just going to be exactly the same, no difference, and I'll go there, and I'm going to have a boundary here, same as the other one, and it will go across simply like this. Okay, there you go. So this is what I've done so far. Now, the next step for me to do is I'm going to get the pistons, and I'm going to put the pistons 3 blocks back here, okay? I'm going to just put down 4 pistons, 1 for how many blocks are across here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to match 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they're on the 3rd block of the cobblestone away from the actual cropping area. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some repeaters, some redstone repeaters, and I'm just going to put the redstone repeaters like this behind each 4 of the pistons. Now behind those I'm going to connect it up with redstone, and this redstone will then go all the way back to the start. It will travel along here, this edge here, and it will go all the way back to the start where it will be met with a lever. But before it will actually work, I'm going to actually have to put in an extra repeater about here, we'll just say, and by putting that repeater there, we'll just continue the redstone line along. Okay, so now I'll just do a quick little test. So I do the lever, and as you can see, the redstone connected up through here, went to this redstone repeater. After that redstone repeater went all the way to here to these redstone repeaters, which then connected up to the pistons, which pushed them forward, and this is how we're going to leave it for now. Our next job is now, right, to then kind of make a boundary around the pistons, because this is where the water will be held above the pistons. okay? Because the water is what will knock down these wheat field, which will make it auto-harvest. Okay? Going to just put a boundary around it, like so. Just a nice simple boundary. Once again, you can use whatever blocks you like. I'm just using cobblestone as like a default block, like I said before. And this is what it looks like from above. Nice and simple. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some water in it, just like this, and it's all good. Okay. Now my next job is to just now make a top over the part here where the water will go down. Otherwise then the water that comes originally from the main part here from behind the pistons, it will then knock all the wheat into there and we'll have problems. So I'm just going to make a top area above this here now. And just to make it even, sorry, I'll just have to break that block there to make things all even. You see how it works now, so then it actually will still continue. So now I'll just do that again, which will then come down here. It'll still work, and then it'll come through here, where I will put a stopping blocks, and then it won't just gush out, and then I'll have problems again. Now, just do the same to this side as I did to that side. So just do this. Break that, put that here, go an extra one, go down, break that there, across there, and then now you'll be met right here. So now this is where we're up to at the moment, okay? Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fill the insides of this up with water, okay? So here I'll just put the water bucket in, and now the water will streamline all the way to the end, and I'll show you just here what it looks like. See the water, and then it will get stopped right here. I'll just cover that back up, and then now I will cover up this last bit there, and I will do the same for this side as I did to the other side. Put the water there, it will continue along. Put a cobblestone block there just to stop it, and then I'll just prove that it went all the way to the end again. There it is, and I'll just stop it there. So these edges now are filled with water, so then you can hydrate the cropping area. Now, essentially, really, our final step, well, not final step, sorry, is to then kind of just make a simple platform here, made out of cobblestone. I'll do it with, but like again, you can make it out of whatever you like. And I'll just put it to the very end there, and I can go there as well. Okay, now I'm going to stop the water from gushing down using these pressure plates. The pressure plates won't do anything, they won't set anything off, as you can see, unless you're connected with redstone, but don't do that because it will just stuff up the whole system. But when the water comes down, it'll stop right in front of it, and then the crops will continue to come out. Then you can just run back and forth here, nice and simply. But just to make sure that I get enough area for running around, I'll just put that there. And actually what I think I'll do is I'll go here and I'll get a fence, get rid of that. And I think I'll just put the fence here so then I won't fall behind, well, won't fall over the edge of it, and it will be nice and good. Okay, there you go. So you just run up and down here as the water will stop there, and then you'll get all the crops. Now, the final thing that I have to do now, I guess, is actually plant some crops to show you how it completely works. So I'll just go to materials, get some seeds. Don't need that, and I'll just get some bone meal just to speed the whole process up. Now, okay, now with the seeds, I'm just going to plant them all up along here. So here I go. And now all I have to do is I now just press the lever, the water comes down, nice and easy, knocks down all the wheat and seeds, and I can easily just run back and forth here and get all the crops